gym where everything is always broken except for the sauna, Club for Fitness. So today I wanted to talk about keeping it simple. Keep it simple on your recovery journey. You want to keep things moving in a direction that makes you feel like you can handle whatever you've loaded onto your recovery. So you want to maybe max be doing 2 or 3 things in a day. So if you're meditating, you're doing breath work, you're somatic tracking, that's probably enough. You don't need to be doing additional things like visualization and journaling and so on. Pick 2 or 3 and work them. Go deep, really get into them. And as you get into them, the doors will open to show you if your mindset is getting calmer, more courageous, and expanding. Maybe you haven't expanded yet in terms of your activities. If the activities have been provocative in terms of giving you extra protection sensations like chronic pain, anxiety, or panic. But your mind, as you move through these exercises or practices that you're doing, your mind will continue to entertain these possibilities. So on my own journey, I noticed that after a while, after I was doing different things, and for me, I did multiple different things, but visualization and a form of somatic meditation or tracking, which I call entering the temple, which is like a mindful body centered, focusing on sensations type of practice. After I was doing those for a while, my mind started to no longer fear bigger stuff. So I hadn't been sitting much, I hadn't been driving, I hadn't been walking much, running much, working out, but my mind expanded. So if you have 2 or 3 practices, stick with those and go deep into those. And also, I just wanted to mention that I just signed up for Zion Healthcare, the health share. They don't sponsor me at all, but it's another form of keeping it simple. The health insurance, to me, began in America, seemed to feel like a scam. It's a for-profit industry, and even though I was paying a huge amount every month for health insurance through the government site as well, through Obamacare, a huge amount, I was still being subjected to a lot of confusion, a lot of not having any clarity at all. As I went to practitioners, I'm relatively healthy, so I went to the practitioners. I get a bill for stuff from the dentist after I already paid at the dentist or the dermatologist or whatever, just for basic checkups, lab work, whatever. And so I realized I needed something, a health share. So if you're in America and you're looking for some way to step out of that for-profit kind of scam system of healthcare, health insurance, then you might want to check out Zion Health Share. It's got low rates and the terms are really clear. Anyway, back to recovery. I'm seeing some folks hop on here. Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome. Please check out my channel if you haven't found me already. I help people, I see clients one-on-one and help folks out of conditions like anxiety, panic, and chronic pain. I myself had a long journey with these conditions. I had arrhythmia, gastritis, chronic pain, insomnia, you name it. It was very intense. Panic attacks for like 8 months or a year, intense anxiety, couldn't sit, couldn't stand, all this. And I found a way out. And the way out is through mind work. So I even have friends now who are doing medical procedures, which I did a long time ago, that were useless, that actually made things worse because the medical system wanted to increase the fees. And so they wanted to try all this stuff that they really weren't sure would work and they probably thought wouldn't work. And the success rates were super low anyway on those things. So shift to the mind body approach and make huge gains. As soon as the fear of these conditions drops away, then you're home free. You begin to move forward, and the sensations will drop when the fear drops. So a lot of people don't get that about anxiety, is that like once the fear of the anxiety goes away or diminishes, then the anxiety itself diminishes. So let me explain it a minute. Protection sensations come from your unconscious mind, like anxiety, panic attacks, and chronic pain. to make sure you're safe, to either keep you locked down or to make sure that you're amped up, like with anxiety or panic. You got a lot of extra energy. You're not going to fall asleep, and keep you in a space where unconscious mind knows that you're going to stay alive. But the truth is, in most cases, unless you're in a war zone, some of you are, forgive me if you are, those extra protection sensations are not going to help you in your day-to-day life. So I work with clients, and a lot of videos on my YouTube channel here that describe how I ended those particular sensations. So thanks everybody for showing up today. I'm gonna have to put my phone down because the phone will black out because of the intensity of heat here in the sauna. And I am gonna be in here probably another 10-15 minutes. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe, stay in touch, drop some comments. If you have some comments or questions about any of my videos, let me know what's going on for you. And I'll give you some feedback as to how you can move forward rapidly and with great success. Thanks for watching.